In this, the fourth and final mini module out of the UDL roadmap, we look at equitable access. The accessibility to learning, regardless of differences. Equitable access to education is achieved when we recognize that a cookie-cutter approach will not work. That is, we cannot continue to teach to the whole class utilizing one or two approaches. We need to utilize multiple approaches, multiple modes of representation that touch on multiple learning styles. If we do that, we open wide the doors of learning, but it requires a focus on student identity, tapping into student interests, presenting concepts via multiple modalities, providing that common experience to launch from, which allows students to have voice in how they express their learning. This module was not intended to be the answer to everything UDL. It's meant to give you a broad brushstroke, a quick overview of the value of UDL. There's certainly many more resources out there if you're interested in taking a deeper dive. And we hope you do. On the main Department of Education website, you'll find a section on the MTSS framework and a variety of supports there. You'll also find resources on the SEL for Me page, which has a plethora of video clips, lessons to help the educator, to help parents, to help students address social-emotional learning needs. Earlier in the series of modules, we talked about the universal design for learning portion of Cornell University. That website is located at this URL, and certainly CAST has a wealth of information, as this is an area of expertise for them. You'll find on the CAST website UDL guidelines. These will look very familiar: the engagement, representation, action, and expression. And they have modules that will go into much greater detail on all of these aspects. Should you have other questions or desire more information, please feel free to contact Beth Lambert, Director of Innovative Teaching and Learning at the Maine Department of Education. She can be contacted via the email you see on the screen.